Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm Miss Virginia Senior America 2003, and this is Fashion Notes. Thank you very much for tuning in today. We have a fascinating guest in the house today. We are surrounded by the beautiful leather handbags, and I wish you can smell it, beautiful leather around us. I would like to introduce our guest, and her name is Claudia Diamante. I love her name. I'm not sure if I have to ask her, is she coming from the Diamond family? I wish she does. And her company is called Diamantina, which is really a very catchy name. And I would like to welcome Claudia to the show. I found Claudia at the craft show at the World Bank, and I thought that she has an exquisite handbag. You know, they were absolutely exquisite. And she will tell us all about how did she start the company, how did she design and send her design to Argentina. As you know, Argentina is very famous with the beautiful leathers, and they do wonderful things, you know, in leatherware. But anyway, welcome, Claudia, to the show, and you are going to tell us all about the beautiful things that you have around us. And how did you start, you know, are you always fascinated with the handbags, or how did you have an idea to start something like that?
Thank you, Olga. Well, first of all, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here. Yes, I've always been fascinated with handbags and
you never
leather.
have enough. You have
Exactly, exactly. Handbags and shoes. I started with handbags, by the way.
You have to mention that.
Exactly. Like you said, I was raised in Argentina, where leather is a predominant production, and people love leather. People wear leather, and it's you know, there's so many options in terms of clothing and anything
made from leather.
Made from leather. I just love art in all forms, and even though I didn't study design, I was always curious. I studied photography. I studied painting. And, you know, when I was promised a job here in the U.S. that didn't come through, I was sort of at a crossroads. And, you know, I started thinking about, okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? And I started thinking, well, what I've been postponing so much, which is having my own business, I think I'm going to now, you know, have a real thinking with myself and you know, find what it is that I really want to do. And because I love handbags, and also I wanted to sort of build a bridge with Argentina and keep a strong connection.
Is your family in the leather business too?
They're not in leather. They live in Argentina. So, and I have very strong ties to the country. I started thinking about, okay, what is it that I really like, and what would connect me to Argentina? And that's how Diamantina, the Diamantina idea came along. And Diamantina is really, the name is derived from my last name.
Last name, I think it's very catchy.
Yeah, and it's really like a feminine, the way I think of it. It's like a feminine name for my last name, and you know, I think it's very catchy.
So how did you start it first? You know, did you, and also you have to be in contact with a factory in Argentina, and did they already made handbags before? You know, is this the company that just makes handbags or just leather goods, and you approach them to, if you can sell, you know, show them your design and they like it? How does it work?
Yeah, so yeah, this company makes handbags and other leather. They do all leather accessories.
By other designers?
From other designers.
I see.
And it is actually sort of a, it gets all artisans together. It's like a cooperative in a way that works with a lot of artisans who are very skilled in really the art of working with leather. So that's one of the things that I really liked from them, is that I'm also supporting independent artisans there. So really I sat down, I did my research and I found this company, and I sat down with them and I told them I'm really not very experienced in designs. I have a lot of ideas, but I would need a company or someone I can work with and bounce ideas off. And I'm going to be the designer, but I would like to get your input as to types of leathers, because there's certain bags that, a particular material doesn't work for all bags. Depending on the material, depending on the bag, then you're going to look at what type of leather suits best. So, I found a really good match, and this company is simplifying my life, I guess, for lack of better words, in terms of you're really helping me through the manufacturing process.
Do you sell also in Argentina, or only here through online? I know you do online and some special events that you are selling, but we have so many around here, and also accessories, which are belts, like in different colors. I wish you can smell the leather. It smells so wonderful. You should need smell-o-vision. The belts are in different colors. They are beautifully made, and they're very soft and versatile, and they come in many colors, many colors, I can imagine. And all these accessories, for example, do they make in the same factory, or they contract other people, for like a hardware and things like that they need for the bags? Do they, they don't probably make in the same place everything?
Right. Well, I mean, I have limited quantity. That's one of my, I don't mass produce, so I'm able to work just within the same manufacturing complex. But they are the ones who coordinate and really are my purchasing arm for the hardware.
And usually how many of the bags are made? And is it like a limited edition, or just any number? How does it work?
So basically, I decide on, pretty much every season, I decide on the different these models, designs that I'm going to have for that particular season, and then, what type of material works for these specific bags, and, how many colors I'm going to make them. Normally, I don't make more than 5 or 6 in each color.
So this is actually very limited edition of every bag.
Exactly.
For example, what I have, those are clutches. They're very in right now. I mean, they're very in clutches, and they're very practical. And for example, this one is like a spotted off-white leather, which is like a kind of animal print.
Sort of.
And so do you design and then pick up the sample of the leather, because not every design is probably suitable for all leathers. Some are softer, some are harder to work with. So it's probably you have to know the leather, which one is good for that particular design. And this one, can you explain this one? It's also inside is all leather, and it's lined with beautiful. Do you have a different lining for each bag, or
no?
This is coordinated like with the color of the bag.
The lining is hot pink. That's my signature lining.
Oh, this is in all bag hot pink, because that goes probably with probably just go with any color, hot pink. For example, this black one is in combination with this actually 3 different leathers.
That's
is that right?
It's,
can you explain?
It's what you call buffalo embossed leather, which is
embossed,
yeah, and it's like the leather
suede.
is almost it has texture, and it's very smooth to the touch. Then it has a combination of suede and another embossed shiny applique.
Applique.
And this is sort of like a vintage look. I actually love this. This clutch is very unique.
Which is good. You can, you don't have to put like that. You can just put it on your wrist.
Right.
And have if the cocktail party, you have a, free hand so you can have your drink and
Yes.
carry your bag.
Yes, exactly. And I try to make the bags and the clutches as versatile as possible. So in this case, I was able to add a handle that is detachable. So you can take it out.
Oh, you can detach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
see.
detach it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And you know, on the opposite, on the back, there's a pocket.
Oh, you have a pocket on the back.
So for easy access, you know, you have a pocket.
Yes, of course, you put your keys
And
and
this one has
glasses.
double compartments.
Uh-huh.
Pretty
And
much.
zipper also, zipper, you know,
Right,
for
so
a,
zipper,
zipper.
and a key fob and cell phone pocket. So pretty much all of the bags have that same feature.
Uh-huh. And for example, tell us about this little interesting small bag,
Yes.
all leather.
And this is, I would call the design is very Argentinian because it's an accordion. So if you look at, you
Oh
know,
yeah, there are so many pockets
Yes,
inside,
yes.
you know.
It is.
Do they have names, all bags? Do they have names?
All of the bags have women's names.
Oh, what is her
Well,
name?
this one is Nelly. Nelly.
And this one, I like this one.
Eugenia.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
So do you think at night when you go to bed, you say, okay, let me think what this bag is going to be called?
Sometimes
To christen.
I kind of think about people when I design. I think about women I know and what they would like. I mean, how is their lives and what would they wear? I kind of start fantasizing, and that's how I give.
Well, this is what designers do, you know, most of the time. So do you have one which is absolutely beautiful? Is this
This is the hair one.
leopard?
Yeah, it's
skin. It's
cowhide.
Cowhide.
Everything
okay.
is cowhide.
But it has been printed.
That's right.
Printed, which is really very, very nice. Does this one has a handle or not?
This one does not have a handle. So normally I try to put handles so that you can use them use them as a purse or as a clutch. Sometimes there's limitations to this.
So it depends how you feel.
Well, I mean, in this case, it's just the shape of the of the clutch wouldn't make it.
Do you sometimes
feasible.
use some embellishment, you know, to put on it, or just the skin just speaks by itself, you know?
I think so. I mean,
it does not need, because skin is so beautiful, that does not need any extra to beautify, you know, the bag. Like this one is so interesting and shiny. I'm sure, you know, you can see the details and how it's beautifully, you know, manufactured with, you know, it's a high quality bag, and it's soft, and also it's a very lightweight. And you have also the smaller size, the medium size, bigger size. If you can, camera can point to the back, may have a, you know, put some big bags there, and they're in spring colors, like turquoise and pink and beige. But actually these days, you know, you can wear it any time, because it's not that you have to wear it like a pink just only in the summer and winter. You know, anything goes right now, which is, you know, good for us. We don't have to worry about, you know,
that's right.
This is, oh, I'm not going to wear it because, you know, this is light color, but it's not Labor Day yet, or, you know, so Memorial Day yet. Which it used to be like, and also it used to be the shoes and the bag have to match, otherwise like you're not in fashion. Luckily, today anything goes, you know, whatever you feel comfortable, you know, there is absolutely no rules. Designers are giving us idea. It's up to us what we are going to wear it. It could be, you know, something that is very complimentary and not go for a, you know, same color from, you know, head to toe, or same, you know, same designer, which maybe looks good in the magazine, but not on the real people. That's what
right.
I think.
Yes, and more I'm seeing that I'm selling colors in wintertime as opposed to summer. People are being more open-minded, like you said, about wearing very strong colors, and it actually accentuates their, you know, if they're wearing darker clothing, you know, wearing a hot pink or a turquoise, it will accentuate what, you know, their
You know, as you know, accessories are extremely important because you can wear something very, very plain, and then, you know, add, you know, accessory really got up. You know, what is important, it's a very good bag, good quality bag, and also very good shoes. But right now, the shoes, what they say are new jewelry, that, you know, they are very encrusted with the rhinestone and bows and crystals, and they look really wonderful. So if you have these two things and put together very, very easy, simple outfit, you will look very elegant, and, you know, you don't have to spend very much money. But the shoes and bags are, I think, most important of all. That's what I think. What do you think about comparing Argentinian women and, let's say, here in you know, in America? You know, what is the big difference in dressing?
I think Argentinian women, they're very stylish.
They follow the fashion?
They follow fashion a lot. And they, I mean, they call Argentina the Europe of South America, and there's a reason for that. Women really care about how, you know, how they look, and like you said, being, you know, they really care about style and good quality, and in this case, because there's, you know, a lot of options for quality.
They probably have much less than maybe women in America, but they are all good quality that can really last longer. And this is like a disposable, whatever you buy, just about disposable. You know, wear it a few times, or you don't even wear it. You know, you get just tired looking in your closet and you just discard. You know.
No, but I think that we're also coming a very long way in the U.S. and specifically in this region in Washington D.C. With really caring for buying a good quality product that we know where it's coming from. And, you know, in this case, people like to support small businesses. They like women's businesses. I mean, there's a, I am also supporting other small entrepreneurs in Argentina. So I think more and more people are more open to just really, you know, looking into where it is they're spending their money and making more wise decisions at the time of their purchase. So,
especially now, is it also in Argentina they're a little more careful about the spending, like here? Because, you know, many things are happening now, cutting this, cutting jobs, cutting, you know, productions, and, you know, they're not probably, I don't know, but it would seem to me that people are cutting on spending, you know, on clothing very much, because most people have probably everything, but, you know, we have to have something new, of course, every season. We don't have to buy the whole wardrobe. But what, you know, I always suggest you look for something that you already have, and then just add a couple more things, you know, to update your wardrobe. This is, especially it's wonderful to have a, you know, like a new handbag. I think this is wonderful addition to any wardrobe, and shoes too, you know.
Exactly, and I don't make a handbag for just a particular season. I mean,
so they could be worn really any time, which is wonderful.
Exactly. I mean, it's just not what's fashionable, what's coming in just for the next few months, and then you have to discard it. This is a very good quality product that can last you really a lifetime if you take care of it.
Yes, of course.
And you know, the colors. I mean, the colors don't go out of fashion. It's like you said. It will depend on what you're wearing and making sure that overall, what, you know, it makes sense to how you're dressed for that particular occasion.
Tell me about this beige handbag that you have there. This is like embossed leather.
Yeah, they call it jacquard embossed leather. And it's a similar concept to a lot of them, actually, the python and the buffalo.
This is a special technique, how they do it.
They do it with heat. And it's like a machine that gives, you
press
know,
them probably and make
presses the
design.
leather. That's right.
I see.
And it gives texture
and
to the
does
leather.
This texture come in different colors?
Yes. There's the bag that is
on the back.
The turquoise bag has the same technique.
I see. And this particular bag has many compartments in it. So this is a great for travels. You know, these days, you know, you have to put your iPhone, your iPad, you know, your whole life in the bag, you know. So you really, everybody needs bigger bag, you know. Even
So
if you go in the evening, you know, you need, those are absolutely necessary thing to bring with you. And inside, she has lots of pockets. If you can see, her signature hot pink color is very pretty. And you have a compartment for the phone and zippered compartment. And also inside extra compartment so you can put all your stuff there.
Yeah.
And it's very secure. You can, you know, some of them have a zipper, some of them you can just close it nicely so they're nice and secure when you are carrying. You have one, a silver one, that it's really outstanding,
Yeah.
looks outstanding. What kind of leather is that?
This is embossed leather. And
how do they do
it's
this?
a coat.
How do they have to color this particular, like a shiny?
It's a coat that is put on top of the leather.
Uh-huh.
And it's different. This is giving texture, and this is just a coat.
I see.
Yeah.
And
So
inside is also, does it have also handle?
well, this is the handle.
Ah, handle.
So you can decide to
you
put
can
it
put inside,
Right.
wear it as a clutch, or you can
just
you
use
know,
it as a
wear
purse.
I see.
And a lot of the bags have that functionality. Just you can wear them as a clutch and tuck in the chain, or just use it as a purse.
Tell me, what are you thinking about doing next?
So next, I'll be planning my next season, but I'm looking into possibly expanding into wallets.
Yeah, little accessories.
Yeah, and then something that maybe it's not going to be immediately, but I'm already planning for it, is have a line of men's bags. That's something
But they're
that-
very in Europe, and I'm sure
Yes.
in Argentina, but not very many men wear here.
Right. It would be a very small scale, and I'll have to make it very focused to a particular
And of course, you know,
market.
much more plain without any embellishment, and, you know, just a plain, probably brown or black, maybe beige, you know.
Distressed leather sometimes, gray, blue,
So do they wear them in Argentina?
a lot. But it is a different market, like you said, so I have to really, before embarking into the project, I'll
You
have to
can
make
try.
sure that
Who knows? You know, maybe
do
you
that.
know people will adopt the idea. You know, from, but it will take time. I'm sure, like any idea, you know, it just takes time
Yes.
to be accepted by people.
A lot of men ask me though,
Uh-huh.
why is it that you don't have men's bags? And so I'm starting to look into it. And
Of
it's
course,
not
you
gonna
can
be
have
immediate.
perhaps, you know, some samples, and you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, well, as you can see now, what you know, I always said we have so many talented people in Washington area, and you have to look for it. You don't have to go anywhere. They are absolutely everywhere here, and I always find very fascinating guests, and you know, I bring them here because I'm enjoying their work. And I'm sure you viewers probably are going to enjoy. And also, I would like to tell you that we are also on the YouTube. If you type Olga Jevtich Fashion Notes, you will see some of the program. I'm also I have my own channel on YouTube, but this is enough that you can see some of our programs. So, you know, if somebody is interested, they can tune in. And of course, you know, next time we are going to have another interesting guest from our area only. I'm stressing all the time that we have so many interesting and talented people in Washington area. But you know how it is, though. Everybody thinks, you know, the other side of the fence is, you know, better than in yours. You know how it goes. And I'm really thankful for Claudia that she came today and to show us her beautiful design. And, you know, as you can see, beautiful handbags made from the finest leather that you can find. And she will be in the craft shows and, you know, to some private showing. And also, I think she's online, too. And I'm sure you can see her webpage that you can look her things that she couldn't bring everything today. But, of course, I think she brought many things that you can have idea what she's doing. And next time, I'm sure she's going to have a men's bank and wallets and who knows what else, because she's full of idea. And the good thing is that she's in a contact with the factory that they can make it. Anything she dream of, they can make it.
So far, so good.
So far, yes, I think she's very lucky to, you know, and also, as I said, she will be showing her new design, and if you can look at some craft show coming up, which I always try to patronize it to bring it to you. Well, you know, I have so many questions to ask her, and I think she answered most of them. I would like to thank her, first of all, for coming in and to wish her good luck in her next venture with her new design and new things. I'm sure artists always dream about something new, and I'm sure next time you're going to surprise us with something totally new. But the smell of this leather is so unbelievable. It smells so good, so you can see it's really leather. It's not anything else. And I also would like to remind you to tune in next time. We are in Montgomery County, we are also in Arlington County, and YouTube. So tune it in and see what our wonderful artists from the area are doing. And Claudia, I'm sure when she get new design, I would like to show you and see what she's doing next.
Absolutely. I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about my story and my line. I really appreciate it.
And good luck on your next venture. And as you can see, I don't know which one I would, if I have to pick one, I don't know which one. They all have a different texture, different style, and different design and color, of course. So, you know, it's a hard decision.
Maybe you'll have to pick more than one.
Oh, that's right. I think we never had enough bags.
Exactly.
Never had. Every time I buy one, my husband said, another bag.